Okay, so basically if I look at part A, like I say, I would like you all to press a calculator. You'll be able to give me the solution 8 and negative 1. But that is the answer. We will still need to present them in a proper method, which you all said factorization just now. Okay, so I'm doing a bit of backward design. Remember to go back to factorization. Okay, so x minus 8, x plus 1. That is the working. And what is this thing called? This is called the zero product rule. Are you all aware? Okay, what does zero product means? If A multiplied by B is equal to 0, this means A must be equal to 0 or B must be equal to 0. Okay, but I choose to ignore the intermediate step. What is the intermediate step? Okay, so I don't exactly have to show the step in green. So this is making use of calculator. Can? Okay. Okay, if I were to make use of the calculator for part B, after I input, you can see on the calculator is 2.5 and negative 4 respectively. Am I right? I'm going to put that down first. Okay, you cannot have a decimal or fraction within the factorization. More importantly is because there is a 2y square in the original question, but x multiplied by x will only give us an x square. Alright? I don't want 2.5. I write as a fraction, so I have x minus 2.5 is equal to 0 using the zero product rule. I want to get rid of the fraction. What is the number I need to get rid in order to get rid of the fraction? The half. But what is the denominator? Number 2. So I just have to multiply by 2 throughout. So I'll get a 2x minus 5 equals 0. So instead of writing x minus 2.5, I should replace it by 2x minus 5, which is what I'm going to do right now. So, check everything inside the factorization, no decimal, no fraction, then I'm done. Okay, there's one extra step I want you all to do as a good practice from now onwards. Sometimes in your solution, there could be more than one answer. Please, as a good habit, underline your final answer. Okay, you can really underline like that, but usually I choose to do it like that. Okay, underline your final answer. Okay, so what we have done so far for solving of quadratic equation is by zero product. When it's in completing the square, a bracket square is equal to a certain number, use the idea of square rooting on both sides. But remember, when you introduce square root, you must introduce plus minus. So you will get two different solutions. Can you see that? Actually both part A and part B can do that because it's in completing the square form. Some of you were already using that terms. Okay, so I managed to complete part A using the idea of square rooting on both sides, but I'm very careful. Take note, when you square root the 100, you get a positive 10 and a negative 10. I'll split it into two different parts so that I do not make any careless mistake. Okay, if you can see over here, x plus 7 equal to 10, followed by x plus 7 equal to negative 10, before I solve for the respective value of x.